Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of A Lawyer Plays Dreamfall Chapters, the longest journey with me, Ryan the Gaming Lawyer. Well, if you will recall, last time we left, Keon was with his rescuers slash captors, and some of them are not too pleased with the fact that he came from the bad people. They don't seem to completely trust him yet, but there are people among them that think he's just the man to solve their problems. And I believe the way we steered Keon was that he wasn't going to take any guff, but that he does believe the right thing to do is to try to set things right for these resistance folks. And also noteworthy, of all the times, of all the starts that I've had for this game, as of last episode, we officially traversed into new territory for me. So from starting in the middle of last episode, and from this point and on, I'm not replaying anything. This is entirely new material for me. I can't say the same for any of the gameplay I've done up until this recent point. Longest Journey I originally played 15 years ago. Dreamfall, the Longest Journey I played 10 years ago, and even this I played several months ago, the first, few hours. So that's exciting for me. And you'll also know that it's authentic. I'm having my authentic reaction to what's going on. So anyways, here we are. We're still in the headquarters. I'm going to go ahead and talk to this. Is she like the leader?
You have recovered well, Kian. Your wounds were deep. You are strong.
You brought me back to life. I'm still not sure why or what for.
We would not have saved you if we did not believe in you.
The Dalmari does not agree.
The Dalmari has a name, and Liko has his reasons.
Okay.
You may want to speak with him.
And what if he's right? What if I'm not the man you think I am?
It doesn't matter, Kian. You have been born again. You can become the man you want to be. Not everyone gets a chance at redemption, to undo the damage they have done and to shape their own future.
The captain said the same thing, only with different words.
Balsai he was a man who spoke his mind, and spoke freely. I never met anyone who cursed as colorfully as he did. It was truly a thing of beauty. But he too had a past that haunted him. He was a lot like you. With us, he was given a second chance, a rebirth, an opportunity for redemption to atone for his sins. And he did.
You know what? I'm...
For the time being, I can do more here than I can anywhere else.
I'm trying to remember. It's been a few weeks since I... it's been about 2 weeks, actually, since I played this. It's been busy and recorded a big batch. And, I can't remember. I think I maybe have gone through some of this dialogue with her after the initial sort of big introduction to this scene. But, I'm gonna roll with this. Certainty.
For the time being, I can do more here. I will try not to disappoint you.
I have faith.
Don't talk to me about faith, Shepard.
Uh-oh.
Faith is everything.
Faith can lead you astray.
Blind faith, yes. But faith can also lead you back to life. We will help you open your eyes. Kian, would you share your story with me? I have heard only fragments, rumors. I know there's more to it.
Oh my lord. Okay. We went over this last time. I'm almost certain we did.
No disrespect, Shepard. I want to focus on the present, on the future, on doing whatever needs doing to help the Resistance.
Of course. Thank you. When you've spoken with the others and are ready to leave,
right,
come see me again.
Okay, that's where we ended it last time. It just gets a little confusing because, as I mentioned before, the save system in this game, you don't save anywhere you want. It kind of, even though when you exit the game it says save and exit, it basically just retains the most recent whatever checkpoint it thinks was close enough. So when I started talking to her again, I wasn't sure if it was going to be new dialogue or old dialogue, and I was thinking, oh, deja vu, this sounds awfully familiar. Alright, here's the guy that gave us crap.
That one doesn't much like me.
But maybe we need to,
So the apostle has
yeah.
finally risen. A shame the fever didn't kill you. We'd all be better off. An even greater shame that a good man had to die for you to live.
No matter the circumstances, I will never let anyone speak to me in that way. He hates me. But why wouldn't he? His people has caused mine suffering and death, and we have returned the favor twofold. We will always be enemies.
You know what? Maybe it's better to not try to be the... I don't know. There's a time to stand up for yourself and a time to let someone have their legitimate feelings. And it might be time to let this guy be angry and not try and check him on it.
Leave me be, Dolmari.
I will not, Apostle.
That didn't sound good.
Yarazadi. Sooner or later I will spill your blood. Just like you have spilled the blood of my people for generations. Like you, I'm from the west, from the great continent we call Antigua Aba, land of the setting sun. The place your people call Mihadmir, and then Azadir, as though through occupation you came to possess it.
You are of the Azad Dolmari tribes.
I am of the Dol Antigua, the western Dolmari, first of my people. And yes, we have met before, Apostle Alvani.
Oh? Oh, just ask him. Yeah.
He's trying to taunt me.
No.
He must be mistaken. I thought before that there was something familiar about him, but...
Let's ask him where.
I don't think he's lying. But where could we have met? I didn't spend much time in the Northlands before being thrown in the keep, and the only Dolmari I met in Azadir were condemned prisoners, and those I fought in battle. None of them ever lived to see another day. Where did we meet?
You murdered my father in front of me. If it hadn't been for my mother holding me back, I would have torn your throat out, and then neither of us would be here today.
Oh,
We
crap.
faced each other again years afterwards, but I'm sure you have no memory of that either. After all, what's another filthy magical? You made me who I am today, and someday soon, I will unmake you. But
Wow.
I swore to Shepard that I'd set my private grievances aside. For now. Unlike you, I keep my oaths. But if I ever suspect you plan to betray us like you betrayed your own, I will not hesitate. I will kill you. And once this war is over, we'll settle our accounts. You will pay for my father's death, my mother's grief, and my people's suffering. Mark my words, Butcher. Your days are counted.
Wow.
Light of the goddess.
Okay, that was not a good conversation. I don't know whether we're better off or... I mean, it's possible that the fact that he got to vent some of that at me maybe relieved a little bit of the... I don't know, it's like a safety valve releasing some extra pressure, but... Rebels.
Our water tanks are running dangerously low, and I smell no rain on the wind. You'll need to go up to the rock tonight to fill the barrels. Take Anik with you, and Ina also. They've both been begging for a mission. She'll keep guard while the two of you hoist the barrels.
Oh.
I'm told our baskets are empty, save for that awful Kian Alvani. Soldier, apostle, assassin. I expected someone taller. Never you mind. Welcome to the movement for the liberation of Mercurier and the Northlands.
He's nice.
Welcome to the bloody resistance.
Thank you.
How's your back? Eh?
The
pretty
herbs
good.
helped.
Aye, she knows her stuff, our Zidmari medic, and she was concerned for you. Sat with you until your fever passed. Never left your side. I'd say she was sweet on you, but it wasn't even that. It was like she was paying back a debt.
What
I'm
was
the
it
general,
now?
me. I run this place. You got a problem with logic sticks? You come
Logic
to
sticks.
me. Your bunk ain't soft enough or hard enough? The general's your man. Not happy with your rations? Call on the general.
Seems more like the
Maybe
quartermaster
that
than the
stuff
general.
ain't as important as intercepting communiques or assassinating Azadi, but this place don't run itself either. Got any questions, soldier?
I have a feeling I've seen this man before. He wasn't wearing a uniform and he wasn't a general, but his voice and his face.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Well, I can't imagine you would, unless you're from around here, and you're clearly not. In my former life, I didn't have much contact with the Azadi outside of bars and card tables. And you don't look like you visit either of them very often. In my new life, I've been mostly stationed here at headquarters. We don't see a lot of Azadi visitors.
Perhaps in Mercuria.
No, I don't see how we could have met there. You must have me confused with someone else. Carry on, laddie. Oh, and make us proud, damn it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let that go for now. He had a lot to say, though, didn't
What are
he?
you planning? Are you planning on turning the Sentinel?
What are they?
Why would I?
Oh, I can talk to everybody
Hello.
here, seems
Hi.
like.
So,
Hi.
new guy, huh?
Yeah.
I'm Enu. Actually, it's Enumar Sandhya, Twilight Child, daughter of Teomar, and
It's nice.
my father would kill me if he knew I used just Enu instead of my full name like a proper Zid, but he's not around. So, hey, I'm Enu. You're Kian.
Her eyes look like big shiny marbles. Stay silent. Come on, be nice. You gotta make peace with these people when you have the opportunity,
Can't
right?
not speak with these people, now that I'm supposed to be part of their resistance. The girl deserves a response.
What's the justification for being quiet? Is it in case you're still playing like the screw these people thing?
I know I need to learn to speak with these people. With magicals.
Oh
I
lord.
just wish I didn't find her so distasteful.
No, but I think he can be a better man than that, and I'm going to help him be a
can't
better
not speak.
better
I
man
am.
than that.
Great, hello! Azadi, huh? Yeah, great. I've never been. Is it nice? I hear it's nice when they're not, waging war and murdering magicals.
Yeah, it's awkward. It's an awkward conversation.
Conquering. Murdering. That's how she sees my people, my nation. As if the Zid don't have blood on their hands, too. If she could
What?
see Azadir as I see it, she'd know there was so much more to it. But what's the point in trying to convince her?
Well, it's more effective to talk to her than just walk away, I think.
This is all she knows of Azadir. Maybe that's not so surprising. How would someone who's not from there know the truth? These people only see the actions of a conquering army, led by criminals. It's my responsibility to ensure that our story is told in full.
Alright, it's story time, I guess.
You think that's all we do?
Oh, no, obviously there's, things I don't know. We don't get to socialize with Azadi very often. The ones I meet wear armor and carry swords and shout a lot. Also, they kill Zid. So, maybe I'm biased? Anyway, I just wanted to, present myself for you. Introduce myself to you, not present myself. That's not appropriate, daughter of Teomar. Sorry, I'm screwing this up, aren't I?
Okay, I'm just curious what to discourage, like why he would think that was the thing to do.
She's trying too hard. And not succeeding. I don't know why she bothers. It's not like we'll ever see eye to eye or be friends.
Don't be a
She's
D.
trying her best. Despite her prejudices, despite how we have treated her and her people, she's willing to give me a chance.
Yeah, that counts for something, right?
You're doing fine. It's an honor to meet you, Enumar Sandhya, Twilight Child, daughter of Teomar.
Oh, wow. The same, Kian Alvane. apostle of the Azadi, son of...
It's just Kian now. You can call me Kian.
Okay. Kay. Can I call you Kay?
You can call me Kian.
Oh, yeah, that's
not
much,
take
much
it too
better.
far.
Kian. Welcome to the Resistance, Kian. Sorry about Liko. He has issues.
Yeah,
we
but
have a history,
understandable.
he and I.
Oh, okay. History. Got it. Won't pry. I'm trying to cut back on the prying.
We'll keep talking,
I
right?
find myself warming to this one. She's not half as annoying as she first seemed.
Good for you, buddy.
As for being a magical, it's something I must learn to deal with eventually. She's as good a place to start as any.
Yes. Might as well try with someone that's trying too hard to be your friend. Why not?
So, what's your story, daughter of...
Oh, just Enu. No one calls me daughter of blah blah here. And my story is totally unexciting. The opposite of exciting? Boring? Dull? Humdrum. That's the word. I'm a humdrum farm girl. Was a farm girl. And hey, now I'm a rebel. Go figure. Never saw that one coming. Well, that's not entirely true. At least my parents don't totally disapprove. They'd be happier if I stayed put and out of trouble. Married a boring Zid farmer, had little boring farm Zidlings. But they are proud of me. They believe in the cause. And they totally hate the Azadi. Sorry.
You have good reasons for hating us.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure I can go back there when this is all over. To the farm, I mean. I like fighting for something. I like having a purpose other than farming, being a loyal daughter, a Zidling breeder.
Clearly.
I really wouldn't make a good Zidwife. I'd be the worst. I'm sorry, this is way too much information. I was just gonna say hello and then blah, so, hello. And hey, good luck out there tonight. Well, I'm gonna be there with you, but anyway, there it is.
I forget what we're doing tonight. Oh no. There was a huge dialogue right at the end of the last episode. I should have reviewed it before I jump back in. I'm sure it'll take care of itself. Rebel. Is there anyone else special I should be talking to? Just gonna have a little look around here. Is this where I came in? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Who's this guy? Well-dressed rebel. Can I talk to him now?
Hoi, Alvane Dar. It's an honor seeing your eyes.
Dar is an honorific in Azadir, and Hoy a common greeting. He must have had interactions with Azadi, or studied the language and culture.
I'm not even gonna check the stay silent and like kind of the a-hole responses because I'm committed to this, at least being civil thing.
Who taught you the proper Azadi form of address?
Oh, I did business with with the Azadi for several years. Until my aunt's tavern was shut down and she was arrested. Until I learned what was really happening. You took part in that raid. At the Journeyman Inn. Benreem Salmin is my mother's sister. She raised me after my mother died. I took her surname. I'm Jakai. Jakai Salmin.
I was following orders when I arrested his aunt, but that doesn't absolve me of responsibility. I arrested his aunt, but apologizing won't do anything to change that.
Well, it won't change it, but it might let him know that you care about
I was following orders when I arrested his aunt.
Recognize them.
But your aunt was harboring rebels.
Oh no, don't make it worse though.
I was under orders to arrest her. I'm sorry for what happened to her.
Oh, there you go.
Your aunt is a strong and honorable woman.
That's good.
Oh, I don't blame you, Dar. Neither does my aunt. In fact, it was her idea to break you out. She knows you'll be an asset to us. You know, I only joined the Resistance less than a year ago. Before that, I was a businessman, and my customers were mostly Azadi.
Encourage him.
He obviously wants to tell me his story. I should let him.
Yeah, do it.
It was good business. I profited from the occupation. I made a lot of money. It shames me to admit it now, but I actually believed in the Azadi. What they were saying made sense. Even the things they say about magicals. For a while, I blamed them for everything. I even went so far as to join the National Front for Faith and Family. Do you know who they are? Azadi collaborators. Anti-magical crusaders. Turncoats. I'm not proud of that.
Wow. Keep going.
This story seems important to him. He needs to get this off his chest. I should let him continue.
But then, when my aunt was detained and sentenced to 5 years in Cold Stone, it changed everything. Opened my eyes. I realized it wasn't the Magicals who were at fault. It was the Azadi. It was us. Those of us who didn't speak up or take action. Those of us who'd betrayed our own.
He really wants to get this off his chest.
Just do it.
I sought out the resistance. And now here I am. With all these brave people, like Anu.
Anu.
Oh, she's great, isn't she? I'm really impressed with how she holds up. Boy, the Zid are really striking people.
Oh, yeah.
So pretty.
There you
Anyway,
go.
that's my story.
It's quite a story.
Isn't it, though? I'm glad to have you with us, Dar. It'll make a huge difference. You have my support.
I should be getting ready for tonight.
Of course, Alvane Dar. Kian. I'm sorry for going on and on. Good luck out there.
All right. Well, apparently this guy doesn't have trouble with magicals anymore, because now he wants to... Shibonk-a-bonk. What's the bell? Goals updated. Alright. Have I spoken to everybody? Okay, I think I've at the very least made a large circle of this room.
Mind you pick up this? I don't know.
Talk to them. Now there was the area I came in had a long curvy hallway. I'm just being a little completionist and also wanting to do just a little bit of exploring. Make sure I didn't miss anything crucial down here, like more important people to talk to. Like, who's she?
The Resistance. A year ago I fought them. Today, I'm one of them.
She's generic. I don't know what's going on with... Like, it's skippy. I heard that there was some performance issues with this. But I'm seeing my frame rate is staying right around 60. But the whole, like, the actual... It's choppy. It's choppy. I'm not digging that. Who's this? She doesn't even get a look at option. Okay, these are all just generic people that hang out in the library. Nothing to be overly concerned with, apparently. And is this where I came in? It's a guard. Okay, this is where I ran by these guys. Okay, I feel like I've looked at everything except there's a big like downstairs area. Do I want to mess with that? Will it let me? It's just pure curiosity right now. I just know when I talk to the leader, it's probably going to propel the story
Shepard is
forward.
waiting for you in the main hall.
Okay, so that's all we got left to do is talk to Shepard. Which I imagine is the lady with the chair on her butt. The chair, well, it's like anatomically part of her butt, is it? Or is she wearing a garment that looks like a saddle? I don't know. I don't know why she would.
Are you ready, Kian?
I am.
Good. Liko and Enu are joining you. They will tell you what you need to do tonight.
How do they expect me to enter the city and not be recognized, even at night? If any Azadi sees me, they'll sound the alarm in an instant.
Okay.
How do you expect me to walk around unseen? Any Azadi will recognize me in an instant.
Of course. That's why our Zidmari sorceress made this, especially for you.
Magic.
There's
What's
no
this?
escaping it here. If you want to help us, I'm afraid you must drink it.
Oh.
A Bakshivan masking potion.
Not quite, but a good guess. A masking potion would last for less than an hour. This is an Irhadian veil. It remains potent for days.
It makes all but the trained eye slide off you. Unless I speak to anyone, the guards won't even notice me. I'll be like a shadow to them. It's a very potent and very costly magic. Not easy to come by.
Wow.
You know your potions.
When I trained to become an apostle, I was required to learn magic. Know your enemy.
I'm sure that will serve you well. Drink it before you step ashore, and the veil will conceal you. But be cautious still. Don't speak to any Azadi guards or sympathizers. Don't attract attention. And remember that those who know you intimately can always see through the veil. Liko and Enu are waiting for you down the stairs in the hidden harbor. But you can't go into Mercuria looking like that. You'll need to get dressed. I've left some clothes on your bed. I trust they will fit you well.
Well, alright. Goals updated. Now that the goal button is working. Change clothes before meeting Enu and Liko. Alright, so go back to her room. I'm thinking before we officially set off on this thing is probably... Whoops, wrong way. Will probably be an episode break.
What do you think the Asadi are building? Those machines and metal tubes.
But first they'll get changed. We'll go right up until the point. Let's make sure we're not missing anything else in here.
They've left fresh clothes out for me. Question is, will they fit?
I'm sure they've taken into consideration. I hope. Well, that's...
If we keep losing people
They seem to fit just fine.
I mean, what's the fucking point?
Okay, and then I go downstairs.
Needs to fight.
For how long? Until they're enough.
Alright, well, I'm gonna stop at the top of the stairs, so I think we're gonna call this an episode. It might run a little short, and I apologize if I covered a little bit of the same ground at the beginning of the episode, but the save system here has that little overlap that I gotta deal with sometimes. Yep, we're definitely open down there. But for now, I'd like to thank everybody for joining me in another episode of A Lawyer Plays Dreamfall Chapters. And until next time, I hope everybody is doing well and take care. Bye-bye.